Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. So I'm Giselle, I'm 18, and today is not going to be a very happy story. Today is my suicide attempt story. So let's just go ahead and get started with this. So I have had a total of 4 times I've tried. The very first time I was 14, and I don't remember what grade I was in. I'm not really good with dates and ages and all that, but I know I was 14 at the time. And it was about 2 years ago. I had came out, and I have been getting teased for 2 years, and I was tired of it. So I eventually wrote to my boyfriend that I had at the time, told him, I was like, I can't be with you, I'm gay. And he flipped out. He did not take it good. And that's when I was like, you know what, fuck it. I can't do this. And I also suffered from severe depression, and I still do. But that's when I decided it's time to go. I wrote my suicide letter. I left it on my bed, and I took a lot of pills. I don't remember what pills they were, but they were prescription pills. And I could feel I could feel myself dying. I could feel myself, so my system slowly starting to shut down. And I have the chills right now, I'm sorry. Probably should put on a shirt, but I don't have a shirt on, but a long sleeve shirt or a jacket. But as I was saying, I felt it coming through, and it was not a good feeling. It was lonely and cold and painful and hard and depressing, and a lot of tears and a lot of holding down, puking, because your body will make you puke. So I had to hold it down as hard as I could, and I threw up in my mouth a little bit, maybe 3 or 4 times, but I've always swallowed it. That's kind of gross. Ew. I'm disturbed. But yeah. Then the second time, I was 16. This one is going to be a little bit harder. So I had suffered from depression, and I didn't see myself as pretty. I didn't think I was worth it. My girlfriend had broken up with me. Me and this girl were getting into a lot of fights, and she would pretty much bring me down. And eventually I started believing her. I started believing I was nobody, I was worthless, I didn't deserve to be here, I was taking up space. And then eventually people at school were like, we don't want you, what are you doing here? And then the internet was like, kill yourself, you're wasting space, you're worthless. And that's hard for a 16-year-old, especially when you're still trying to figure out who you are and what your purpose is in life. And it was not easy. And then also suffering from depression and anxiety, and it was not hard. So I decided, since no one wanted me here, and I didn't want myself here, and I was alone, and I had no one, I would end it all. Again, I did the pill method. And you think I would learn about last time when it didn't work? Well, I took stronger prescription pills and heart pills, and I tried harder this time. Oh, and I ended up going to the hospital last time, and they hooked me up to IVs. I was fine. They pumped my stomach, of course. That was the first time. Then the second time, I was actually on the brink of dying when my brother called 911, and I was rushed to the emergency room. And it was bad. Apparently, from what they told me, I died in the bed, and they had pumped my stomach, and they had to do, I guess it's like the electric shock thing, where the charging shock, I don't know what it's called, but like, they do the charging where it goes, and then they do this, and it's supposed to jolt you back to life. Well, that works. And I had a pulse, I was breathing, and after I woke up, they pumped my stomach. My parents told me what happened, and then the doctors confirmed that it was true, I did die, and they were able to revive me. And then that's when I had to go to Stormont Vale. Jeez, I don't know how to talk, I'm pretty tired. I had to go to Stormont Vale West, and it helped a little bit, but eventually I got tired of being there, and I was doing better, so they released me. I was there for a week, and then later on, down the road, I had gotten a boyfriend, and he was abusive, and he also put me down, and I was scared to tell people. I was 17 at the time, and it was bad. He almost beat me to death one time, and that's when I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm too scared to break up with him, so if I kill myself, I don't have to break up with him, and I don't have to worry about it. So I tried that, and that time I overdosed again. Yeah, that was bad. And my parents rushed me to the hospital. I had to take this charcoal stuff. It was disgusting. Then they pumped my stomach. Then I go back to Stormont Vale West because it was my third time. I stayed there for 2 weeks that time. And then the last one was more recent. Let me check and see. So August 4th of 2017, I was 18. I attempted again. And that's because my depression was running high. I was having suicidal thoughts. And it was my mind putting me down. And this person I wanted to be with was being very wishy-washy, and I just couldn't handle it. I've already had enough on my plate at that time. And this time I instead of just overdosing, I had also stabbed myself. I'll show you the mark for that in a second, but I took very strong prescription pills. And then I stabbed myself in the stomach. I'll show you the scar from it. So right there, I don't know if you guys can see that. I stabbed myself. And I was bleeding out, and it hurt very bad. I was already losing a lot of blood, and I had went through 8 towels soaked in blood. And I mean, they were pretty big towels. So they were like beach towels. So that was hard. And 3 out of the 4 times, my brother had always been there to help me. And he's seen every single thing that I have done to myself, and he's been there every time I've tried to kill myself, and he's always called for help. So I'm very thankful for him, and it hurts me to know that I put him through that. And it's very hard to explain to him why I did it. But whenever me and him get into fights, he always brings up my self-harming that I used to do, and that's always like, I'm just gonna freaking kill you. But yeah. So I got stitched up. They actually had to put me in surgery, so they had to put me down, not literally put me down, but they had to put me to sleep. And then they had to put blood into me, pump my stomach, then stitch me up, and also take out some organ and replace it with something else. I don't know. But yeah. So that's been my journey of suicide. Now cutting, I've been cutting since I was 7 years old. And I can't say I'm completely recovered because I still have thoughts of it. I have not cut for about a month now. So maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember the last time it was, but I actually want to say it was about 2 weeks ago. Maybe a week ago. I don't know. But I know it was kind of recent that I've self-harmed. So, I'm still trying to get over that. Still trying, not get over, but help myself to stop doing that. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I still have suicidal thoughts run through my head, but I do not act on them anymore. So, I do listen to a YouTube video that someone had created every time I'm feeling suicidal. So, and it puts me back into the right mind. Even though it always makes me cry because, you know, when I did try to attempt, I didn't think about how much I'm hurting other people that really did care. So, yeah. But that's gonna be all for this video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. If you liked this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified when I make a new video. So, yeah. Bye!